some of my other platforms, I've asked questions, and some of my kinky friends have responded. So, here are some of the answers for this week's question. Question is, what was your first kink experience? Now, this I feel can be very personal. It can be, I had a wide range of answers. I picked a few of them and I decided to share it with you guys. All right. So, first experience. One person says rope. Well, rope is pretty fun. I'm not good at rope. I barely can tie my shoes and make the shoelaces stay together. So, that's an experience I would not like to try because I do not like being restrained. But I've watched and it is pretty freaking entertaining. Absolutely. One person says armpits. I, I don't know what armpits means, but sure, okay. Um, a male says being fingered. I mean, the G spot is back there, so you know if that's what you like, why not? Why not? Oh, um, oh, someone gave me a whole little story, so I'm gonna read it. They said, met a lovely, fit, kind of crazy, blonde, 56-year-old woman on it's a mutual kink website that I use. So they said on here. I was 24. We got a hotel room and enjoyed one another. She indulged in this fantasy that I had, aside from the age gap play, where we built up slowly without touching. We went back and forth, ordering one another to remove a piece of clothing and touch oneself. Eventually, we were both standing across the room with one another, wildly excited and enjoying ourselves to one another. They did some talking the whole time. They finally agreed to slowly come to one another and gently touch and kiss. And it didn't last very long until they enjoyed themselves and flew into the bed and had a good time several times. Hmm. I think that's more of a mind type of play, which quite a few people do enjoy the mind play and um, the aspect of, this person is watching me, so I'm doing it type of thing. So that's pretty cool. That's definitely cool. One person says 3-person mashup. I feel like that is what a lot of people first experience is the 3-person mashup, whether it's male, female, male, or female, male, female, which most people choose the female, male, female. I feel like it's a little unfair, but I'm just selfish like that. I want all the attention. Uh, yeah. Next one is eating Bucci Cat. Okay. I'm not a fan of it, but if that's what you like, that's what you like. Let's see. Another person says CBT, which if you are not familiar with CBT, it is the forceful interaction with male parts. Painful interaction with male parts. Um, some guys have a very high tolerance. I've learned over the years, I've actually encountered someone whose tolerance was ridiculous. It was so high that even for a female, which I feel like female more or less have a high tolerance, but it is a tolerance that feels good for the most part. But you know what? If you like it, I love it. CBT, I think that is a tortured type of play, but c'est la vie. Another person says, strap on when I was really young with my first. Okay. So, some people enjoy having a strap on, and it is a different experience if you are not used to having your back touched. I would say start with yourself before you go into having someone bulldozer you, because it would not be a fun experience at all. Not at all, not at all. But that is it for this week's questions. I look forward to many more. If you guys have any comments, questions, or anything like that, I'm your spicy consultant, Beth.